Evening's swimming performance over at the Medan Water Sports Palace.
Medals that Singapore are hoping to achieve, and it's down to this lady, Gan Ching Hwee. She is the defending champion in this event. Perhaps one of those events that we're looking at for a gold medal this evening. What do you... So a run through the lineups. So once again, Le Tu Thuy of Vietnam, just 15 years of age. She's also swimming in the 400 freestyle. She's in lane 1. Vo Thi My Tien of Vietnam in lane number 2. She missed out on the 200 IM final yesterday. Personal best 9:04.54 clocked at the 2020 Youth Championships in Vietnam. Ashley Lim of Singapore in lane number 3. She was 5th in this event in 2019 with a personal best of 8:59.26. And then the defending champion, Gan Ching Hwee, who turns in second spot after 50 meters. She's got a personal best of 8:41.48 set when she won this event at the last Southeast Asian Games. She is chasing after Lynette Lim's national record of 8:35.41, which was set in 2009. Kwan Kamonchanok of Thailand is in lane number 5. Personal best of 8:57.64 set in April at the Thai Age Group Champs. She was also a bronze medalist in this event back in 2019, and she is currently in second spot as Ching Hwee turns in first after 100 meters. Goh Chia Tong of Malaysia, who won the Malaysian Open recently, she's in lane number 6, and then Yarinda Suntongrangsri of Thailand in lane number 7, just 14 years of age, and Imelda Felicita of Timor-Leste in lane number 8. So Ching Hwee with an early start and a very good start. Mark Che, you'd have to say, just slightly ahead of Kwan Wang, and then you'd have to say good work as well by Ashley, just to keep herself in touch with the leaders.
Yeah, exactly, Mark. You know, they clocked in about 102 in the first 100, and I think it's important, not to go out too fast. I think the pace that they're aiming for is about 105, 106 per 100, and for Ching Hwee is about really taking control of this race, which she already has in the second 100 of this race.
As she is with those loping strokes already a body length ahead of the field going into the 200-meter mark. Middle distance swimming and long distance swimming. She'll be involved in all events from the 200 to the 1500 meters freestyle. So it's going to be a very busy SEA Games for Goh Ching Hwee. She turns after 200 meters, and those split times have been very impressive, Mark.
They are. She's really on track to actually break our national record. So she's like a quarter way through this race, and you can see that she's dominating. Hopefully she's able to continue. She definitely knows her paces. She's very experienced in this race. She is the defending champion, and we definitely hope to see that she touches the wall with an amazing time.
Yep, Gan Ching Hwee was first introduced to the SEA Games as a 14-year-old. The long-distance events at these games have always been a very young affair. In fact, you look at the field here, and aside from Imelda Felicita, who is in her 20s, Goh Ching Hwee is actually the most experienced in the field, believe it or not, and she's still a teenager. She'll only turn 19 in July. This is a young person's race, isn't it, Mark?
Well, it is, but I think now you see like swimmers like Katie Ledecky, who are more mature swimmers actually getting into this race. It used to be a very traditional way of coaching and philosophy of swimming, where you pile on the mileage and volume when you're younger, and after you swim down when you're a bit stronger, when you put on the muscle when you're doing a little bit more weight training. But I think the kind of sports science and training philosophies that are in place and knowledge that are right now, coaching knowledge that is right now in the open, right? People can specialize in this event, and they can have longevity as well.
Just swimming under 80 strokes per minute is Gan Ching Hwee as she opens up a 4 body length lead over her nearest rivals. And you'd have to say that Vo Thi My Tien is coming back strong as well, turning side by side with Ashley Lim. Kwan Wang of Thailand is currently in 4th position after that last turn, which has really spiked up the Vietnamese crowd and hyped them up a little bit going into this race, hoping for a medal here. They don't have Nguyen Thian Vien, who is still the SEA Games record holder, set in 2015. In fact, this race is the oldest standing SEA Games record record set on the 6th of June 2015, 8:34.85. And if she carries on with this, I mean, she is in such fine form at the moment. Ching Hwee might just be taking that SEA Games record down. It'll take a phenomenal effort in order for her to do that, and she is right on pace. It's just sub 33 seconds at every 50-meter mark at the moment for Ching Hwee. This is so far a phenomenal swim. Has she gone a little too quickly, Mark?
Well, she's really aiming for the national record. She's right on track. She was like 4:19 on the 400 free. But she definitely needs to pick up the pace. But she is in good standing to actually better her own personal best time.
That's for sure. Fourth in 2017, and then the defining moment for her in 2019 when she turned in first position. So in second place at the moment is Vietnam's Vo Thi My Tien, who has suddenly caught up and overtaken Ashley, and not only overtaken but has established a body length and a half lead already over the Team Singapore athlete, who is now in third position. They're all chasing this lady though, Gan Ching Hwee, as she turns heading closer to home. And we've clocked those times, and it's been sub 33 seconds, and that's another sub 33 seconds lap over 50 meters. 500, so 300 to go. Vo Thi has turned in second spots with Ashley in third, and Quan Wang, who started very strong, leading after 50 meters and chasing after Go Ching Hwee after 200 meters, is slowly just trailing off the pack now. There seems to be nothing stopping this Singapore lady. And I actually watched her swim in 2019. You'd have to say it's, 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago, Mark. She looks a lot stronger with her upper body, especially with those stroke efficiencies.
Absolutely. I think the training in the US is very different. It's more competitive, definitely, than in Singapore. She is training with a really good program in Indiana. She is she's competing in a very competitive conference, actually, in Big Ten. And I think that experience on the week-by-week kind of a competition scheme, as well as periodization in training, is definitely helped her. And we're looking at a very, very good and powerful swim right now.
Well, it's 33 seconds flat was that leg, which is her slowest in a long while, but she heads into the final 200 meters, clearly ahead of the rest of the pack, and hoping to clinch Singapore's fifth gold medal of these games. Ashley's doing well at the moment to be in podium position, as Vo Thi My Tien has just kicked on after the halfway stage to herself take that body length. In fact, a 15-meter lead over Ashley. Turn from Ching Hwee as she heads home, and that's sub 33 seconds again, 32.79 in that lap for Go Ching Hwee. And she will head into the final 100 meters after this. And every time the Vietnamese lady Vo Thi My Tien turns off the wall, as we heard yesterday in the 1500 meters freestyle for men's, a huge roar greets them from the partisan crowd here at the Median Aquatic Center. Go Ching Hwee will turn in her final 100 meters now. And Gan hears the bell as she heads home. Remember the national record, 8:35.41. Lynette Lim, 8:34.85 is the SEA Games record. Those are the times that she is trying to beat at once over 33 seconds. But this is where the legs take shape for Gan Ching Hwee. Comfortable, the goal will be hers. Will the records be hers as well? And it's going to be pretty tough. If you have a look at the time now, unless she blitzes it into the final 50 meters mark, I don't think those records will fall. But this is a very impressive swim from her, and I think it's probably going to be a personal best.
Yeah, I think so. I think she's really swimming really fast, and I think it definitely she looks on track to actually have a personal best. And it's tough, especially in the distance events, to be out there by yourself. Setting the pace. Everyone else is chasing you. And it's tough to get best times, as we saw yesterday in the 1,005 men as well. But this is a very respectable swim and performance by Gan Ching Hwee, and as she powers through the finish with the time of 8:42.6. Wow.
Yep, just off her personal best. She'll have more records to claim, and probably more gold medals to claim as well. Vietnam have done very well to clinch a silver position. Let's see if Ashley can come home with third position. She probably has, just touching above Quan Wang, Kamon Chanok, who was the bronze medalist at the last games. Well, at the moment, we are going to confirm if Ashley's actually won silver, but I do believe that the Vietnamese lady has pipped Ashley to that medal. This is Ashley's first medal, having finished 5th in 2019, so well done to her. And it's a bonus for Team Singapore, of course, in this event. They were expecting the gold medal, but that extra medal that comes along with it is so sweet. Le Tu Thuy of Vietnam has just finished. And we talked about it earlier on, Mark. Ching Hwee is also going to be swimming in the 200 meters freestyle, the 400 and the 1500 as well. I mean, that's going to be a packed program, and that's going to punish her lungs.
Yeah, well, you know, as a distance swimmer, she definitely has done the work to be able to have such a packed schedule. It's tough, you know, it's not easy, but you know, if anyone can do it, it's definitely going to be Gan Ching Hwee.
As a 14-year-old, she made her debut at the SEA Games in 2017, and that was when we first saw a sighting of her. She just missed out on the medals that year, finishing 4th in 2017, then upgraded herself 2 years later. And now with the extra training, as Mark was talking about, in the USA, but the competition's a lot tougher, and she has grown from strength to strength, and that was a very strong swim from her, especially in the opening stages, the first half of the 800 meters freestyle. She reigned supreme and never gave up that lead. As we approach the final 25 meters now for Imelda Felicita of Timor-Leste, egged on by the crowd, who will give her a big round of applause when she touches the wall. There go the cheers then from the fans at the Median Aquatic Center. Oh, she still has another 100 meters left to go. That is the bell, and she will have center stage for the final 90 seconds or so. Well, for the first time, Mark, the 800 meters freestyle for men and 1500 meters freestyle for women will be introduced at these games. You're looking forward to that?
Yes, I am. I think it's great. It's, you know, at the Swimming World Championships, the 800 free men as well as the 1,005 women have been competed on a regular basis, and you know, it was just included in the Olympic program in Tokyo. So I think there'll be more emphasis on these events, and definitely I think the standards around the world and the respective regions, like in the Southeast Asia, we'll see more talent coming out in the distance events for sure.
Well, I can confirm with you that Ashley has finished in 3rd position as we await Felicita to finish her race. This will be the first time that Singapore have 2 on the podium since 1979, when Judy Sung won the gold medal and Tae Wat Kim finished in 3rd position, exactly how we've done it here in 2022. So Felicita finishes her race, and she's finished with a very respectable time here at the Southeast Asian Games. However, the gold medal is retained by the queen of the long distance events of Southeast Asia. So a good start for Team Singapore, as 3 swimmers under 9 minutes, and the 3 of them win medals. Ching Hwee in top spots, followed by Vo Thi Mien Tien of Vietnam, and then Ashley Lim of Singapore.